you and what do you have for us today?
Oh, I have a real mess going on, especially with younger people. Younger men want to have children. Younger men want to have families. Women, men's age, do not. Women, men's age are feminists, are woke, and they want nothing to do with having families and having children. As a matter of fact, many of them don't want to have anything to do with men in general. Now, whether this is because been raised by very radical mothers or because they've been hurt and they've never realized how they can come out of PTSD or any other hurt that they've experienced, or whatever it is. Or maybe it's just their friends who are all saying, and they're all chummy, oh men, oh men. I saw a video on air just recently where a white young girl was saying, I want nothing to do with white cis men. Why? In general, nobody's got a chance. So we have a problem coming up. And I am suggesting to all young people, when you find somebody you're attracted to, do not jump into the sack. Do not think of happily ever after. Do not think of your future with that person. Start to date like an old-fashioned dating. Go out for dinner, go to movies, go to walks and talks, go hiking, go spend no money. Just enjoy each other and see if you like each other. But beyond that, learn about their likes, their dislikes, and their biases.
But what happens when we all change in life?
Wait, wait,
It's changing in seasons. Go ahead. I'm just
we're
wondering.
not
This
going to
relationship.
change so quickly. Why do you think Taylor Swift wants to get married so quickly? She's what, 36-ish?
Yeah, she's thinking the baby making.
And she figures by the time
She's
she's
already made $1 billion, so she's going to kind of
she does,
disappear
yeah,
off the face of Earth.
right. She's done her thing and she wants to have children. Apparently, he's going along with that. He's wanting what she wants. He absolutely adores her. But when you follow that relationship, you see that they didn't do the traditional woke thing. He pushed and he pushed. He did the pursuit. And in the woke culture, it's the woman who's doing the pursuing, and the men are usually coming to me going, I feel strangled. I can't stand it anymore. I can't breathe. She's down my throat. She wants this. She's dictating that. No, ladies, lay off the guys. Men, allow yourself to do what you do naturally. Take the lead, be the protector, be there for each other. But before you decide to have a romance of any kind, don't be disappointed because you have found out in advance whether this person wants to have children or not, whether this person wants to get married or not. If marriage is on your mind, this is not the person for you. If that person doesn't agree with you, don't set yourself up for heartache. Men have never been taught to differentiate between the mean girls
Right.
and the really secure real women. And now's the time.
So, but I guess I'm thinking in a cynical way at 52 to say, well, what happens when people's change? They change with its times. Like
Well,
what?
they do.
That's
We
like they're
grow.
like you're when you're in your 20s and 30s, you have a different goals and expectations. You go through your kids raised, or you find something that you finally find is your gift. But when you met that person, that wasn't the case.
Yeah, people do change. So either the your partner is going to change with you, and I like the word grow together, or you're not. If the person isn't going to grow, then you have nowhere to go. I was in a marriage and I grew, he didn't. He was much older than I was, and it was natural for him to not want to grow anymore in his mind.
And that's terrible because again, we're seeing totally different society today of what growth means and how important it is to continue to grow your whole life, not
That's
just a
why
part of your life.
Absolutely. And that's why it's imperative for us to find out who we are with before we decide if we want to spend all our years later on with that person.
And that's especially if you don't have a life. But that's me.
That is
If
so
you
true.
have, you have your meaning a life. If you can have a life with somebody else and be able to live that life and live that dream, go for it. If you can't, goodbye. But I feel for people that don't have purpose in their lives or anything. So drgilda.com. Interesting in the whole relationship thing. We'll be talking more about it. Make sure you
Oh,
like and
rela-
subscribe to the channel. Go ahead.
relationships are my game. I have been studying relationships for decades, and it's always
So I what we need to
fascinating.
do is see if what I got a podcast for us to do without the AI talking because that would be too long. And we'll ask the same question that for a certain conflict resolution and see what AI's answer is and your answer. I think that would be interesting.
Oh, fun,
Yeah. All right. That was the
fun.
that was a special simulcast of the Neil Haley Show and Dr.